Commentary for round 2 MMS Formula Junior Season 3 presented by Kai Rijks.
And welcome along to Agnar for the second round in this Formula Junior Championship. Joby has tested positive for COVID-19, which means he's not able to commentate today. Not really what roll with it. But hey, you still have me, the weird F1 commentator boy. Agnar, the Estonian round here in Formula Junior 1.5 kilometer long circuit with 17 corners. With changeable and unpredictable weather conditions, cars that are pretty difficult to handle as it is, we should be in for a cracker. With all that done, let's get down to the grid.
Yup, in all pole position we have Camilla Lindberg finally showing her pace in the Carlin car. Good qualifying from her, I don't think anything else can be said, you know. Good job from her. Then in P2 we have Bob Rick. It's Bob Rick. Good job from him joining Camilla Lindberg on the first row of the grid. Then we have Eskander Bule tied with Bob Rick when it comes to lap times. They both said the same lap time, but Rick said it first, so Bule is third. Down the rest of the grid we have Edwards, Witt, Whittaker, Tunde. Amazing qualifying from the one-legged man. Faulkner, Miller, Tunde. Both-legged man. Betes, Harvey, Fredrickson, Witt, Wells, Jankowski, Johnson, McCormick, Anderson, Gray, Glezos, Kuratko, Granville, Gyron, Hope, Brown, Simons. Also, I know I've been informed that the J in the Henry J. Brown stands for Jack. Johnson, Great, Valding, and Monoyu and Wickman rounds off the grid. The home man, well, his engine gave up. F in the chat. Right, before that done, let's get to the favorite lights.
So we have 26 laps in front of us, ahead of us, I should say. The lights are building on ahead of the drivers here.
Here we go. 10 red lights. Lights out and away we go, and it's a pretty good start from Lindberg. She's having a manageable gap, but now Rick obviously had a bit of a better lunch. He's gaining on the Swedish driver. They're going to go side by side into turn 1, like many others. Let's see Rick with a move, and Rick is into P1. No damage for anyone out of turn 1. Obviously this is a very slow corner right after a massive straight. So there's a lot of braking done here. Let's see Whittaker now following Lindberg. No moves done here. Let's see in the background we have Fredrickson making a move on Betes, but it didn't work out for him too well, did it? Back to the front we can see Tunde making a move on his brother. No, that's Igor Vida. Now speaking of the Tunde brothers, yeah, Tunde overtakes his brother, and yeah, beautiful move from him. Back to the front. Rick is okay, that's gone. Action.
Tunde has not got the best of starts, like even his brother is ahead of him, along with Igor Witt.
Yeah.
So he's still at the back of them, going through this S-ish section that leads to the hairpin.
Yeah, that section is very hard because of its elevation. You can easily spin out and Tunde. And Betes. But Betes with less success.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Miller as well follows through. And in the front we have Bob Rick and Whittaker down inside of Lindberg. Into this hairpin-esque corner, very slow corner. Lindberg goes wide.
Ooh, they might go side by side. No, this is Estonia's turn 12. This is Turkey's turn 8. But on drugs. Oh dear, that's contact.
Wide there, out of shape. Not the best for him. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean he won the previous race. He's the current championship leader. Obviously, after one race, the race winner is the championship leader, but whatever. He has a lot to work for. Now Wells and Harvey going side by side. Wells is Rick's teammate. A lot of, well, competition when it comes to him. He's younger than Rick, obviously. Less experienced, and well, the goal the goal of beating your teammate here is going to be hard for Wells. Let's see Fredrickson down inside of Jankowski. The last time Fredrickson made a move down inside, he knocked someone's rear wing off.
Well, he's got a bit better in here, but I think Jankowski's coming back again. You don't think that move's done yet?
Jankowski will have the better outside line, and there he goes.
Yeah, so stays where he was at first. Igor Witt and Babatunde, I think it's Babatunde, I don't know.
Yep, it is Babatunde.
Yep. I'm not too familiar with the grid, as you may know from last season as well. I did a couple of races as the commentator here, but...
as Whittaker has taken the lead.
Whittaker has taken the lead. As Bob Rick has fallen down to second in the... I don't even know what car it is, but we don't talk about that.
That's the Russian time.
Russian time, copy that. Great is trying to... Oh, well that's all.
Great is trying to overtake Wickman here.
Wickman
something happened to these guys. They lost a lot of pace. This is not normal for a circuit like Agnar where you usually get bunched up. Oh, it was just Johnson going slowly.
Oh, that is not what we wanted. So Wickman had gained a position off the start, but then, well, he got overtaken yet again. So Not the best for the home hero. Hope is still hopeless at the back of the grid.
I mean, Hope did score points in the previous race, but
it doesn't matter.
It could have been better.
Oi,
you know?
oi, oi.
Yep.
Well, no, it was Mono here.
Yeah, Mono.
Right, so
both of the Lazarus cars, just horrible qualifying. I mean, Mono was just struggling and Vickman's engine gave up. As there's a lot of moves here. Jiren here trying to make a move onto Granville, the FJ veteran here. Every single season he's been here. Let's see, that's McCormick now making a very brave move onto Johnson. He might actually put to the outside here, which will change to the inside and overtake Gray. No, he's going to tuck in. But that was a beautiful section of corners from him.
Yep.
See as they enter
the... sort of pulling up the pack in here.
Yeah.
A bit of
Gray now. A bit of a mistake.
Out of shape in there, and held up the pack behind him as well. McCormick is trying to find a way past the driver in front, and well, failing to do so as it is. Harvey's trying to make a move on Nicholas Wells, I believe that is. And
no, that's Radko Betes.
Oh, Radko Betes, I don't know. Oh yeah, Nicholas Wells is the guy in front of them. Way ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Betes, he is inconsistent. I mean, we've known that, but I'm really surprised to see him that down the order.
And defends his position at least. What? James Derrickson. Oh,
that's a front wing. I think that's... Oh no! Not Babatunde, not again.
And the one Megan Mang, well, I think he would have needed 2 left in there.
Oh, come on.
Around and bit. Well...
I mean, there was space for him to go.
So,
I mean, he didn't even turn away. If you look at the steering wheel...
He did leave a lot of room to Tunde, so I think it was just Tunde being a bit incompetent there.
I mean, Tunde went over the white line here. Like, if you look at it.
Oh, yeah,
he went over yeah, but there was a lot of room for him. Tunde just makes a mistake here. And Igovic doesn't do anything to really avoid that.
What he could have done in here is swerve to the either left or then aggressively hold up to the right.
Continue to the right, really, because Tunde got the car turned around, so logically you keep turning right. And eventually he would have made the move anyways, because the inside line, so... I mean, to me that's just a bit of a racing incident, but...
It was just a matter of, like, the two drivers' lines were kind of becoming one, and obviously ghosting doesn't exist in here, unfortunately, like in F1 games, and
Yeah, this might be investigated after the race with a larger field of the FIA if they decide to do that, which I would completely understand. Oh, I mean, he is driving a Formula 4. Oh no, that's Miller without a wing now.
That is not what I want to say. Obviously, we also have FJ reports, so if you're watching the race and feel like we're not taking enough action, so you can report and ask for FIA to investigate.
I mean, this is a bit.
Vit is a bit slow in here.
And he turns into the line of Miller. Like, he definitely can see her in the mirrors.
Miller could have backed out.
I mean, not really.
This is interesting, because like, they were all...
That's another incident to really get down into investigating here. As back to the front, Edwards and Rick now side by side. That's not going to work, but now Rick gets a good run and doesn't really catch up to Whittaker, but he's still very close when it comes to...
He got a better run in the beginning, like in the acceleration zone, but then Whittaker sort of pulled away a bit more.
Oh no!
So, I don't know, Wells is out with an engine failure, I believe that is.
Yep, that is an engine failure. That's unlucky.
Just pulls over at least, doesn't, you know, affect anyone
else is cursed with engine failures.
As Whittaker still leading the way ahead of Rick, Edwards, Lindbergh and Faulkner, who we are on board with.
Obviously Faulkner, Paul Sutter from the Bahrain Grand Prix, finished I believe in 4th place, so still good drive from him.
And now it's looking to make it 2 4th places in a row, as in front of these, Edwards is trying to make something work on Rick, and well, failing so as it is, but there's a lot of
Lindbergh made a bit of a mistake there.
Lindbergh is now at the clutches of Faulkner, who, as I said, is trying to maybe make it 2 4 places in a row, or go one better onto the podium.
Yep.
Whittaker still leading the way.
No moves here. I mean, if you make a move here, as we've seen with Tunde, it's a bit too risky.
It's pretty good overtaking spot on the back straight and into the very tight hairpin. Like, that seems to be, you know, heavy braking zone. A good break, overtaking zone, but Faulkner's having none of it. Down inside of Lindbergh, that makes it work.
That's a beautiful move from the Speedway Racing driver.
Before the back straight in here, as they're going into the hairpin now, like, these two corners are the best overtaking opportunities from what we've seen so far. However, in here, you want the best exit possible to have a better tow from the car in front, or just get a better acceleration so you could defend from the car behind. Whittaker is under pressure in here. Bobber could go down the inside, going to the hairpin. There he goes, down the inside. In the Russian time car, into the hairpin, and gets the move done as it is. Whittaker gets a bit force wide, but that seems to be the AI line.
Yeah, there he goes, Rick into the lead.
Rick into the lead, but Whittaker, hold on.
Oh no!
Oh my god, what are these?
What happened here? Mario stalled on the curb, that's dangerous. What happened to him? Did this car just get... Oh, that's...
Johnson spun him, or what happened?
I don't know what happened here.
And then his teammates...
Okay, we need a rewind onto this, and a different camera angle. So let's go on board with him.
So he just
I think his brakes gave up.
Have a look at Jobson's on board, like, did he get hit, or...?
Oh, what? Both of the Lazarus cars losing it. No, he didn't get hit, he just spun out.
Not any contact.
And look at the background. Wickman also loses it.
Wickman as well. Wickman.
What happened to Wickman as well? This is very weird.
Wickman,
both of the...
obviously...
Maybe he tried to avoid the yellow flag. Maybe he was informed that there's a car stalled on the curb.
It looked like a simulation to Wickman as it was to Monaghan.
Yeah.
Wickman gets caught. Monaghan is still stuck in there.
Monaghan is out. Monaghan is out. Engine off.
And Witt.
Oh, and this is causing incidents. What is he?
Witt.
There, this is causing a bit of a mess. But yeah, Monaghan is out. Engine stalled. There's nothing he can do. So I suppose it was a brake failure, possibly, through that corner. And the reason why Wickman spun out was because he was trying to avoid the yellow flag, because probably the team informed him that, you know, car stalled on the exit of the corner.
Yeah, but now I think it's been respawned and we can keep going as it is.
Oh, Whittaker, a bit of a bomb.
And 5 hits.
I don't think he's gonna get. He's got it.
Round outside on exit and gets the move done. Nice move from Whittaker to expect a lead of this race. Elwood is now putting Rick under pressure a little bit as the Faulkner and Lindbergh behind the race leader. As we are on lap, I believe, 5 and
yeah, it is
26.
Now, I want to ask you a question, Rex. Do you think that we're going to see some rain here? Because obviously the race is in changeable conditions, because welcome to Estonia. So
it's unpredictable as well. Like, we could see some rain. Like, this is a little, especially this part of Estonia, it's a bit like Britain. It can rain whenever it just happens.
Yeah.
Especially because it is on an island. Saar in Estonia means island. So yeah, it can be pretty unpredictable. And as Bill, what? Oh, he got some moves on.
Yeah, Bulla makes a move onto Lindbergh, cleanly.
Yeah, we can see some rain. Like, don't be surprised when we get some of that. Rick down inside again.
Oh, Whittaker! All out of shape.
Edwards is through. His Faulkner going to be through. Not quite. Whittaker tries to come back at Edwards. Edwards round outside, and no, Whittaker gets it. And Edwards is now a bit under pressure from Faulkner behind, who tries to get on the podium.
Yep.
Down inside, maybe.
No, that yellow, that green stuff, not yellow, on the outside, that is not AstroTurf. That is just a bit more slippery asphalt, right? It's sort of a curbing, because you can see drivers drive over it, and the exit of the tight hairpin. Now, if you do not want to be forced at a very high speed corner like turn 12 here on it, that's why Edwards just didn't continue with it. As Great makes another mistake in that corner. I don't think he's enjoying it.
Just not come through with the car. Obviously we saw from Bahrain, well, you saw from Bahrain, I just watched the race back. The cars are pretty unstable on acceleration in slow corners. And as Kurotko is trying to make an audacious move down inside, not maybe only one, but on 2 cars. If he can pull it off,
it worked.
Round outside again and gets it
done. No!
Gray's trying to hold back, and Kurotko's going to be at the inside line, which is not the preferable one. Gray sweeps round outside, and Granville takes position back as well. Thank you very much. That's the.
Oh, Gyron is smoking, I think.
Gyron.
Yeah, it is smoking. He is smoking.
Smoke from the, I believe, Benetton car.
Oh, and he gave up. Car's gone.
It's gone.
Obviously, that
Yeah,
drops oil
and
onto the circuit, so it's not good.
Johnson got a bit tail happy there in this corner.
Yeah. Obviously, smoke drops oil all over the circuit and the cars, so this is going to add a bit of a challenge towards the drivers, you know, having
Bit
to.
more slippery.
Yeah, I mean, these cars are already very slippery, so.
Yeah, and the power they have in these cars means that as Whittaker has taken back the lead, the loads of power they have in these cars compared to the aero they have, like they are unstable as it is in low speed acceleration zones.
I mean, this is literally a Formula 2 car. They go up, they can go 300 kilometers per hour on straights with slipstream. So, you know.
Yeah, obviously these cars, well, DRS doesn't exist, but they don't have that at least.
But they have ERS because of the hybrids, so.
Yeah, but again, I believe Lindbergh is maybe trying to make a move on Boulay in front. Faulkner has dropped back to fourth.
Edwards is going defensive onto Faulkner as Boulay goes into the back of Faulkner. No damage for anyone here.
No damage. Boulay is, well, yeah, around that side.
But can I just point out, Szymon Witt, he has been just cruising around here and put himself up into 7th, not really making moves, just avoiding chaos and doing well. Now Faulkner and Edwards, there's going to be a move from the British driver. That is dirty from Faulkner here. They're going to continue driving side by side. What a battle here. Let's see what will happen. I think Edwards is going to cover. Oh, that's aggressive for now. Boulay and Lindbergh. But only Boulay gets a position. But that is a bit dirty from Faulkner. That's not nice. He bumped into him. But
yeah, it was like, sort of like, well, you're going out, I'm going out, or we're both going out. Something like that.
And he just had none of it. He just got the better exit. And just squeezed him a bit onto the green tarmac there and just...
Obviously, Edwards had the outside line. He could put his... he had the bit wider line, so he could get on power earlier and easier. So there was that. Boulay is now getting harassed by Faulkner.
Yep. Faulkner on the radio is saying that you know, he's not happy about the space that Edwards left him coming into the left hand. There's now Whittaker landing inside of Rick.
I didn't even see these two swap the lead again, but there you go, Whittaker is back in front.
Oh, but now Rick comes back at him.
Not quite. A Rick in the long, I believe, left-hand corner. Turkey turn 8 style. Yeah. Gets it done. Bob Rick defends the lead.
Yep, Rick is defending quite well.
Edwards is now third. He has got a gap to the 2 in front, but also a slight breathing room to the guys behind him.
Yeah, do you know who doesn't have a breathing room? The Backy boys. Volding great. It's just he got quite. He had some pace in Bahrain. Obviously, after his brakes gave up on one of the ending laps, but he was definitely on course for points finish. Now he's struggling a bit. He's not close to the points. He's like 4 positions off of them, so there's a lot of pushing from him to do if he wants to finish in them.
What's his name? Wiegman has got a bit of a move on.
Yep. Speaking of a move on, David Granville.
Yeah, obviously I think it was his teammate who went on to win the last race.
Yep.
With the strategy masterclass from the team.
Yeah, the BMW Red Bull Racing, this is a cooperation between the ex-F1 team and the Formula Junior team. It's very interesting to see how they managed to get that strategy on. Obviously now, after the whole Campos protesting Speedway's legality, cars are checked for legality after each race, as Gray makes a beautiful move onto Glezos. Cars are checked for legality, and every single car has passed the check, so everything was legal in Bahrain.
Has taken the lead again, but they're going into the happen, and I can bet Rick has taken the lead back again.
Yabida, yes he has.
So these two leaders are still battling away, but they are keeping a gap to P3. Like, they are not losing too much time. They're just like slipstream training each other.
Oh, let's see. Boulay made a bit of a mistake through turn 12, which just goes on, and now Lindbergh might have a move onto the Iranian driver, the champion of Formula Rookie.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say there. Speaking of strategy, are we expecting 1 or 2 stops today?
Well, mostly this season we will see 2-stop races. but
something you could try.
yeah, like we've seen in Bahrain, you can try a one-stop, but it might not work. Let's see. No, Lindbergh doesn't send it. Yeah, but Edwards now, because Rick and Whittaker were constantly battling, Edwards has caught up to them, and this is not good for any of them.
Well, unless your name is Edwards.
Yeah. Edwards is definitely going to benefit. Let's see, Edwards, that's going to be a massive dive bomb. Oh! All out of shape there. He's still going to send it onto him.
Rick is now enjoying all the space he has got now behind the
look, it's nearly 2 seconds already with the gap.
Yep.
And Whittaker has defended from Edwards, and now Faulkner is catching up to these boys.
Whittaker now has to get a move on to get back to Bob Rick, or otherwise we have a runaway winner, basically.
Yeah. I mean, Rick had a stable gap in Bahrain, I believe, but when the pit stop phase came on, everything changed.
Faulkner got really close there on the braking as we go now onto the back straight. Edwards is not close enough to Whittaker. I'd say Whittaker's even closer to Rick than Edwards is to Whittaker.
Yeah, now Faulkner very close to Edwards as well.
Faulkner's got to make a move there, surely. Down inside into the hairpin. Yep, lines up.
And it's done.
Edwards a little bit wide there, but we've seen that all the time.
Edwards trying to get him back. No space there though. So.
Nah, Faulkner got the exit. With the car, he's within a second of Rick in front and closing back
off. Look how quickly the gap. When they were going for one of the corners, the gap was 1.7 seconds. Now it's less than 6/10 of a second.
Yeah, so Rick, well, at least
either he's saving fuel or Whittaker is seriously getting a push on here.
I mean, it could be like Rick saw that he has a slight gap, so he might as well, you know, he can defend, so he may as well save some fuel and tyres till they catch up again. And the gap is now 0.2 of a second. Faulkner has dropped off massively.
Yeah.
So it is now
I don't think he's going to attack Edwards too much. Let's see. Jankowski defensive onto Fredriksson. And he keeps his position, fair enough. McCormick has now stormed to the points. Good job from him, as we have been abandoned. I think by the FIA.
Tuttle's left.
I hope Dad is still here.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so we haven't lost completely the FIA. McCormick very close to Tin Anderson now. Let's see, McCormick
really close to the rear wing with the car in front. Well, ideally make a move in the back straight. Hold on, as it did.
Obviously, McCormick, his teammate Babatunde. Yeah, a bit of a mare, but he's doing good for the Pennzoil Haas Formula Junior team. As Whittaker and Rick are very close.
Be on move to the hairpin, surely. If you can just get closer and closer with the slipstream fastest lap is Tobias. Great.
I mean,
down inside.
Let's see, and Whittaker's gonna get it. Yeah, he's got him.
Sure. Yep, there you go.
No, never mind.
No.
Rick came back, and Rick's got the lead again.
You know what you said about the a bit slippery asphalt? That's not the asphalt, the green part.
Yeah.
I don't know how skillful these drivers are, but what they could do in slower corners, help it for acceleration so they could get off the corners quicker.
I mean,
yeah,
but it might be a bit risky, you know, considering
if they can control it, they can use it for their advantage. But if they are, you know, if they can't control it that much, then they have to be careful on it.
Yeah, I mean the power ratio in these cars is way bigger than the previous season. Let's see. And Whittaker's got the lead. That's a very early move there. Usually don't see them take the lead so quickly. Oh, Lindbergh into Bulle. And Lindbergh's got it to the outside. No, just yet. Bulle fights back. They're gonna go side by side, and I think that's Bulle's position. Yes, it is. No, they're still side by side. Lindbergh, what an amazing effort she's putting onto here to basically get P5 down the inside, wrong camera angle, and still there, they're still side by side. Bulle now loses it. They're still side by side as they're gonna get a cockpit cam, not cockpit, a helicopter cam, and yeah, that's Bulle's position. Oh, then that's Tunde down the inside, and Tunde's got it.
Lindbergh went from attacking for P5 to losing his P6 and now down to 7.
And now she's absolutely struggling to get a move on. I mean,
yep. I mean, there's still like more than half the race to go. There's a dive bomb.
That's Jankowski onto Betes. Betes climbed a few positions up, but still not enough for the man who has won the previous race.
But now Bettis is now in the slipstream of Jankowski in front. They're all slipstream training each other. There's going to be a couple of moves there. I don't know.
Let's see, Jankowski going very defensive there. Harvey down the inside of Fredriksson. Fredriksson's going to defend though. Ooh, Harvey got a massive twitch there on the exit.
Yeah, obviously, if you're in will combat, you want to get as good acceleration, as good try off the corners as possible, which may lead into mistakes and getting the throttle down a bit too eager and too quick.
Look at Bettis to the outside. He tried to get Jankowski's really trying everything. Jankowski with a loose and blocked Bettis there a bit. Clouds are appearing over the circuit as the pit stop window is open. Edwards is pitting. Rick down inside of Whittaker, going to go side by side, but I think it's Rick's position here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Rick has it.
Yeah, but the pit stop window is open. Edwards and Faulkner and Boulay are pitting. Lindberg and Tunde side by side, but I think it's Tunde's position. Yes, it is.
Yes, no.
Bettis, Fredriksson. Bettis defending from Fredriksson there. I don't think anybody else is pitting here. It's all nice, family friendly here. So, yeah, nobody else is pitting. It seems... Oh, wait, Tim Anderson is out of the race.
What happened? Is it just a failure?
Yeah, gearbox failure. Stuck in 4th gear. Unlucky for the Dutchman here.
Yeah, obviously in F1, stuck in 4th gear is not that bad because you have a lot of revs, but in here...
Yeah, it's not really good because the car has to really rev up and they don't have that power here, so... Yep. You're just dying because there is no good medium gear to be stuck in this. Yeah. Because 3rd gear you're gonna rev up quite quickly. 1st gear, well, 2nd gear. Yeah.
Oh, we get rain. We're getting rain.
It's raining. Oh dear. And mind you, Edwards and Faulkner are now pitting. Obviously, there is no such thing as changing to wet tires in a factor, sadly. But this might benefit the massive. There's no Fredriksson that is sort of Bettis. That did not work. They might go side by side. Spray is slowly appearing on the cars as now we're going to see McCormick here slipstreaming with Bettis and might actually make a move onto the outside of Fredriksson. Yes, he does. Bettis now blocks Fredriksson. I don't think Fredriksson cares though, as there's a bit of a bump down to McCormick.
Round outside is not where we want to be in here.
Oh dear. Bettis tried to attack Jankowski here, but Jankowski didn't leave him much space and room to really work with that, so they're in a bit of a...
This is the first time these cars have been driven in wet conditions, so this is a new experience for these drivers.
Well, yeah, the new upgraded FJ02 chassis, absolutely. This is heavy rain, really. In some of the parts... Bettis lost it.
There you go. Like, I mean, these cars are tricky to handle as it is, but in wet conditions it's even worse.
It really is worse.
And the slippery asphalt
I think this is a... Yes! Lindberg is smoking. Lindberg is out of the race.
Lindberg is out of the running here.
Oh dear.
Remarkable with him. Oh, I don't know.
And that's Fredriksson down inside of Bettis, and Fredriksson's not going to get that position. But this is tragic news for Lindberg. She was having such a good race. I mean, she started from pole, I believe. She's obviously going to keep her points for pole position, but she's out of the race.
Johnson is now at the back of Grudka. We have yellow flags, obviously, because we have a car pulled off.
Oh dear!
Oh my!
Faulkner exiting the pit lane here.
Yeah, that was
very impressive.
No damage done, but at least...
Volding and Wickman now, the home star here, trying to...
Not pitting.
Not pitting yet. Maybe he's doing a longer run here, but I mean, he has the provisional race leader behind him. So, what are we even talking about?
That could be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean... In theory,
could try a one-stop to everyone's two-stop.
Rick is not pitting. Whittaker is. Tunde and Bettis aren't pitting. Then we have Harvey and McCormick who are grey. This is really interesting because the rain might give us less fuel usage. So these drivers might benefit from this.
Yeah, obviously in the rain you have to drive the car comfortably. Maybe you use less fuel.
Yeah. See, fastest lap to Miller now. Obviously, she lost her wing, so fresher tyres.
Right, are you actually going to try it there? Long way back. Well, that was never going to work. He was too far behind.
He nearly spins out as well. That's not good. Edwards now making a move onto Johnson. Then we have Valding, Wickman, and Faulkner, who's just stuck. So Edwards has jumped Faulkner by a mile.
By a mile, yeah.
He's stuck now in this traffic. Boulay, same thing. Boulay still has to overtake these 3 cars ahead of him. Which is definitely not what he wants. Oh! Vitt loses brakes. Vitt loses brakes. Oh my
did he
God.
take someone through a wing with him?
No, I don't think so, but he definitely...
Where are you
did
going? Why are you going back on the track? Mate. Well...
I mean, the brakes seem to be fine. He probably locked up or aquaplaned here.
Yeah, locks up, but when you lock up in wet conditions, you're not going you're not gonna stop.
I mean, the wing at least... Great isn't... Yeah, Great did not lose a wing there, but... Wait, Speed, are you on drugs?
Bruh.
Bruh. Anyways, yeah, that is completely unfit. I mean, he penalized himself, but Great did drop a few positions. Oh dear, pit lane chaos, ding ding ding.
Obviously, like, when you lock up in wet conditions, you're just gonna aquaplane off, like we saw in the 2019 German Grand Prix of Goffer, so the driver, bottling the podium again.
Yep.
Oh,
who's that exiting the pit lane? It's Miller. Oh, McCormick and Miller, a bit of a touch there between these two, but nothing too serious.
That was also because they were a bit slow.
Oh, Great is low on fuel.
Low fuel. Are we gonna see a repeat of?
We might.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of cars are on low fuel. I hope it's not pitting.
Thing is, right? Oh, hope is gonna die. Thing is, right? These cars haven't pit yet. They have gone past the half race distance.
Yeah.
Which means they could one-stop this.
And the rain is over.
The rain is over, so Rick and everyone else who are pitting now could have played a master stroke of a strategy, not pitting twice. Obviously, we do not know what the strategy is in there. It should be a two-stopper for most of these guys, but
let's see, Dylan Hope. Okay, it's confirmed 3 penalty points for Igor Vid there, awarded for that just mistake, really. Whittaker defending from Hope though, but Hope, is he gonna re-survive? Ooh.
I know. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but my question is, obviously we're gonna jump to the leading boys. Was that a part of? I suppose that was a part of the car, just laying around the circuit. Might have been just my paranoia, but we're gonna stick to Rick. Rick is already out of the pit lane. Oh my God! And where is like any of his rivals? Nowhere. They're nowhere to be seen. Tunde has jumped Betes.
Thing is, right, Rick might have still fuel for 2 stops, which is a bit stupid when they've gone half the race without stopping and do stopping.
Oh, Falkland Tunde! Ooh, oh, Tunde! No. That's a bit aggressive there, don't you think? Let's see, and that is Fredriksson and Jankowski. They rejoin into each other again, so we're gonna see more of them battling. Down the order here, it's pretty clean. Babatunde is back into points, but that's temporary, let's be honest. He crashed a bit earlier. Let's see, Granville. What happened to Granville?
Let's hope.
Wait, what happened to Granville?
I mean, Granville's always been down.
Well, no, did he lose a wing? Because he has damage. You can see that there's no, like, the cover of the nose. You can see the brakes and everything. Rewind time, it is.
This looks like a flip or something when he's managed to lose that part of the car.
I mean, you sometimes see it when the impact is high enough with the nose, right? I mean, the reason why I am investigating is because we have to investigate every single incident now, or at least every single that we can catch. This is gonna be a long rewind, so just sit back and enjoy.
Get yourself a cup of coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back in like a minute or two. Okay, so he pitted out.
Wait.
He lost the wing, definitely. Like I can yeah, he lost the wing.
Wait.
Where did you lose the wing? Oh dear.
Okay, that's not a good sight.
Oh dear. Oh! So, Granville locks up.
Aquaplane's off.
Aquaplane's off. Because
Rejoin's like
still
a
wet.
twat, spins around.
And,
Rejoin's like a twat B2.
I mean, luckily no damage for Glezos, only damage for Granville, so...
So I think if anyone should be penalised, that's Granville for not looking out.
Yeah, like 3 penalty points, just like, maybe a bit more, but just like Vet.
Yeah, that is another thing for FIA to have a look at and investigate, because that was stupid from Granville.
Yeah, Hope is pitting this lap, but he's really...
If he's really going to
limping.
Make the bit,
yep.
everybody's catching up pretty rapidly. I'm going to laugh if we just see Hope pulling off.
Yeah. You can prepare. Oh, Whittaker is out of the race.
Whittaker, oh no.
Oh dear. Oh, engine blew out. There's fire. There's fire. There's fire. Granville 3 penalty points. But oh dear, Whittaker, he was having such a good race.
He was
He's
running
not gonna
like
score
second,
points.
not second or not.
Wait,
net
is this his
third.
second DNF? Can someone check?
Whittaker last race, where is it? No, Whittaker was whatever scores you 20 points last race.
Oh, okay. I think that's 10th, but oh dear. That is a shame, because he was on course for a podium or even a win.
He was like net second. Hope, he's Hope gonna make it to the pits.
Oh, Faulkner on the inside of Tunde. Let's see.
And we have
He's not gonna
Sapasad
get
in
him.
front as well. Edwards and Hope are going Sapasad in front as well.
Edwards
Hope
cannot get
gets it.
past Hope. This is not good because he's losing time behind the car
Hope
that's
surely
pitting.
is gonna one stop. I don't know what others are gonna do, but Hope is surely
Yeah.
one stopping.
Hope is doing the better strat here. I mean, look where that put him. P2.
Lost.
No, like
Well,
where,
he's
look
now,
where,
but-
yeah, look where, running
He
so
will
long.
make it to the pits.
Yeah, so at least he gets
So-
that. So maybe
Well-
Benetton are trying to copy the better strategic masterstroke that we've seen in Bahrain.
I mean, they're not gonna win because Rick is a long way in front.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, frick knows. Faulkner's now at the back.
Oh,
Tunde.
Betters! That's dirty, that's naughty. Fredrickson, oh no, that's a gearbox failure for Bulle.
Oh no.
That's another theoretical championship contender with a massive failure here.
Honestly, he
dear.
as well was running in the top 5 net. Top
Yeah.
5.
Oh, he's stuck in
Bulle-
second gear. Oh dear.
Bulle was like third last race or something like that, I believe.
Oh boy, there's Gray now, and oh, Harvey is stuck. His teammate is stuck behind him. Henry J. Brown
Whoa.
just weaving all around trying to get past his teammate. Oh,
Oh, he
dear.
does hope. Obviously, Bulle cannot do anything because he's
Yeah.
stuck in, I don't even know what gear, but
I mean,
he's stuck.
second. I mean, it's safer for him to stick to the line than just, you know, weave
Stick
around.
stick to one line and let others to go past you.
Yeah.
Bit like in endurance when, you know, the quicker cars are dead, like the LMPs are lapping
Yeah, well,
the
what we have
GT.
seen in Le Mans. Like
Yeah,
last era.
when you're being lapped, and when you have like a slower car in front, the slower car has to stick to one line, so the quicker cars could get by.
Yeah.
Like, there are no such things as blue flags, like, not even white flags, I don't think that exists in there to
No.
warn the drivers that there is a slower car. Granville is trying to, yeah, obviously get past Bulle, thought that was going to be a legit move. What are these
Let's
guys
see.
doing?
Tunde tries to get a better exit on Kuratka, but that's not going to work.
Tries a switch back there, but, well, failed obviously.
Yeah. Oh, Harvey went a bit off. That could have ended tragically for her. Miller is low on fuel because obviously she lost her wing, so she's gonna pit soon.
She is pitting, I believe, next up now.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Now we're gonna see Bettes and Faulkner battle it out for fourth.
Down inside,
And
potentially.
Faulkner defensively. That's some good defense from the British driver. And gets an
Yeah.
amazing exit as well.
They got a pretty good launch and run away for the time being.
Tunde is having a pretty good race, so good job for him.
One of the Tunders.
Yep.
The two-leg Tunder.
Yep. Let's see, Bettes now closing up the Faulkner, so he definitely has the pace. He just doesn't know where to make the move clearly. Let's see, now there he goes. Now he knows where to make the move and he gets the position. This is a no-brainer when you're close to a car because it's just so easy. It's so easy to make the move. Now look at this, Shimon Vid out of nowhere.
In fifth, in sixth, trying to get P5 off Faulkner.
Obviously, Campos has very high expectations for the drivers, so he really has to meet them. Speedway Racing, they lowered their expectations a bit. You know, they toned themselves down.
Warwick in front, 5.8 second gap to Edwards.
6 now.
6 now. And
Let's see,
8.8 to
Bits
Tunde
down
in
inside of
third.
Faulkner. Is Faulkner going to defend? No, the Polish driver just sends it and gets the position. No, Faulkner is going to come back and he's going to squeeze him, and there he goes. That is an amazing defense from Faulkner. And is he going to be able to pull away? I don't think so. Well, Vitt is still there. That's all we know. As it's getting a bit hot in my room. Anyways, on board with another Polish driver, Jankowski here. I believe he won the race in Formula Rookie in Estonia. I might be wrong. But yeah. Gvidon Jankowski here. Definitely one of the talents to look out for.
Well, they're running pretty well right now in 7th.
Yep. As Miller has came into the pits. And let's see, Vit Faulkner, Jankowski all budge. Now Vit got into the back of Faulkner. I don't think that's the cleanest, as there's a lot of McCormick knocked up here. That's not what you want to do. Obviously there is still somewhat on the circuit, so...
Fredriksson at least wasn't close enough, so McCormick is not going to get in trouble for that reason there.
Let's see, Jankowski's still trying to get past his fellow countrymen here. And you have McCormick, Fredriksson, Gray, Harvey, Brown and Glezos having a bit of a battle here, very close to each other. And you have Johnson, Granville, Hope, Kuratko, Vickman in points, the home man. We have Johnson, and then we have a battle. Miller involved in the side by side.
Miller obviously, I'm guessing, not going to stop anymore.
No.
She's done her stop, and
dear.
now...
Oh my god, there's going to be the free wide Valding, gets pushed off the circuit, nearly spins out. That is some dangerous, hard driving there, but kept the car. Now Simon's down the inside and...
Gets it done.
Yep. Let's see that from the perspective of Valding. So there's Miller down the inside. Clean move. Nothing to say, really.
There was room.
Other than then, we have Simons diving in down the inside, which caused Miller to kind of like weave off to leave him space, and I don't know why Valdinger just...
There was room.
Yeah, I think Valdinger got onto the wet part of the circuit.
Yeah,
and that unsettled the car.
A bit. Sort of get off the trial line a bit.
Yeah. Oi. There we go. On board with Great. Obviously still trying to push for points. Well, at the moment, for people like the Great, Valding, Simons, well, they can obviously overtake Miller, but I mean, the best thing for them...
for the final points.
Yeah. But the best situation for them would be to just wait until someone retires, if I'm honest. Speaking of retirements, Jesus, Tunde has lost a lot of pace. Edwards is nowhere near Rick. I mean, no, he closed the gap. He closed the gap from 6 seconds.
2 seconds, or 3 seconds even.
Yeah, but it's. I don't think it's enough. Let's see, Tunde, is he gonna... No moves here. Bet has, a bit of contact with Faulkner. That opens the door for Shimon Witt to dive it down the inside, but Bet is just gonna keep it. And now the poor exit of Witt might actually give the edge to Gvidon Jankowski here. I was just gonna check down the order because I've seen one car go a bit of pace, and that was just Witt. That's just Witt being Witt. Oh dear! Better's engine blew! Oh my days! Oh my god! And Faulkner's lost his wing! Oh, what happened? What happened here?
Engine for, I believe, Better's.
Yeah, Better's lost his engine, but what happened to... Oh, they both just slid! They both went... So they both went onto the wet curb. There's definitely some standing water there.
Yeah, they
both lose it, and, well, Faulkner, they had nowhere to go. Like... Oh dear.
I mean, Tunde was trying to recover from a spin.
Yeah, and Faulkner as well. Faulkner as well tried to recover from a spin, and he just was unlucky that Tunde was there, because he would have kept the car if Tunde wasn't there.
Yeah, but they were both trying to catch the car.
And then his engine just blows up.
Spins across the track, because I believe also they got on the wet part of the track.
Or maybe he just tried to like spin it off the circuit. Oh my god, Jankowski got a lot of flame in his face.
Jankowski good avoidance though.
Yeah.
Faulkner now.
Oh dear. Oh, what is Henry J. Brown doing? Fam.
You have... Oh my god.
Well, he just cost himself positions.
Moppets.
I mean, it's like Bettis could have done anything. He went on the wet part of the circuit, as you mentioned, and, well, lost the car. Simons is doing the same thing. Come on, man. I mean, they're kind of pushing him out of the racing lot. Oh, there he's gone.
Bits.
Anyways, back to the front. Jankowski now cannot even overtake Faulkner. He's struggling to get a limping car.
Yeah, and what Faulkner now as well, like, he's got the preferable line from now.
Yeah, obviously lack of downforce here. Good, seriously good driving skills from Faulkner here. Like, he's really impressive. Now we can see Viking McCormick out of nowhere. He's in contention for P5 and higher. if we
Yeah,
think of
P5
it.
right now, if he could maybe catch me.
Yeah, I mean, considering how many cars we have seen retire from this race and how many cars we have...
Edwards is catching within 3 seconds now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because corners and all that, but he's catching definitely. And now McCormick in the slipstream. Mind you, I'm really thinking we're going to have another pit stop because of the track length. I think this race will be a 2-stop, and now drivers like Faulkner, Hope, they might benefit a lot. And Miller.
Really. Yeah.
Let's see, Harvey, there's a bit of a train led by Granville now. Henry J. Brown, oh, bumps into him, but I think Hope also helped him a bit in that. Let's see, no moves here, just single file racing. How would you rate this race so far, Ike's?
Well, it's been pretty eventful, to be honest. We've had a lot of reliability stats and some crashes. Obviously, these cars are a lot trickier to drive, so I'm not even surprised seeing their wheel spins and just spins. Like some drivers have to.
That's Granville making the will be of a move, and Hope also trying to overtake Henry J. Brown, and might even go for Mid Johnson. No,
not yet.
Yeah. Also, I just really want to. Oh, Wickman and Kuratko side by side through the yeses. That's never gonna work. I just want to point out Faulkner exited in 21st, so I think it's safe to say he's going to catch up to this pack and maybe fight for points here.
They could still get points.
Yep.
McCormick. Wait, what? Was that a car without a front wing, or did my eyes playing tricks?
No, I think your eyes played tricks.
Fair enough. How has McCormick
lost position to Fredriksson?
How? Fredriksson was a long way behind.
I mean, I think because of the battle with Finkowski.
Fair enough.
Edwards is not closing the gap. It's what?
It's been stable. It's been stable. Yeah.
Yeah. So nice job, Brown. Now really putting the pressure onto Mid Johnson here. He really wants to overtake the Australian driver here.
Or 12.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of points this season awarded. Obviously, 45 points for a win.
Oh, Johnson lost the car there a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Johnson also losing the car. Miller really wants to get ahead of that MP Motorsport car.
Yeah. Wiekman, have to give it to him. Decent job so far, from like last on the grid.
And a spin.
And a spin. And being stuck in behind like his teammate for a while.
Miller.
Oh, doesn't move.
That's a clean move.
We're on the side, can he get the acceleration down?
Yep, she's got the move. No, not yet. Not yet. Now Johnson onto the outside. Yo!
It's done.
Yeah, defense and, well, good defense.
Yep.
Obviously, Kuratko also lost his wing. I think we captured that, didn't we?
Yep. Hope is now trying to hope that Kuratko's not going to get a move done on him. We don't know what the strategies are. We have like 5 laps to go, including this one.
Your Faulkner is really close to points. Obviously, fresher tyres. The dry line is nearly gone here.
Yeah,
so the track is drying up.
It'll becoming a dry line too.
To be fair though, if I'm gonna be honest here, Faulkner will probably get his teammate and get the final points, point from him.
Yep.
Up the field we go, and nothing has happened. Although Edwards has closed the gap to about 2.9 seconds now, so it's not over. Let's see how now down the inside of Brown, and he turns from defense from Kuratko into offense, but it's not going to work. Brown is going to defend, and now this might very much slow Hope down, because obviously he was pushed a bit wide. So
Hope's gone from defensive to offensive to defensive yet again.
Yep. I mean, he has to really switch. I mean, he's not hopeless yet, but
bloody hell.
Yep. Oh, that's
name puns.
Name puns.
We don't talk about that.
Name puns will always be in MMS. It's like a trademark thing.
You said the last time, one swear word is allowed. That's fine.
Yep, it is. Well, you said them twice.
Shut up.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, Wiekman trying to get a move on.
Kuratko though, down inside, and Wickman also. Oh!
Oi!
Using some of that Estonian bumper run, didn't really work. But now he definitely has closed himself up to Hope, as he's been overtaken by Kuratko now. So Hope's dreams of staying ahead of the Serbian driver did not happen.
Yep, and soon becoming hopeless British soon, trying to stay in the points.
As Wickman really showing some pace. This is surprising. Obviously, Lazarus Grand Prix, the only team to not score points in round 1.
Yeah, looking good to score, I believe.
Yeah, there we go. Wickman out the inside. Beautiful move. And Hope is seriously dropping down the field now. Johnson might also get a move on. onto the
Obviously,
Benetton car.
Home races, they give you a bit more extra energy, extra boost.
Yeah, but they also give you a bit more pressure.
Yeah, that as well. But we don't have fans in it, unfortunately, due to the whole situation. But
Oh,
still,
and that's great down inside of Valding. Now Faulkner might actually catch up to these guys.
You don't really want to go for a move in there because you're going to lose out on exit. Waldinger is like holding it, but I believe Brady's still going to be able to defend it unless Waldinger can get him, get the.
Let's see, Faulkner doesn't send a move here. I think he's letting his teammate go now.
Switch back possibly, but that's obviously going to fail.
Yeah, I think he's setting himself up for a move down inside in turn 1.
Edwards is closing to the race leader.
Yep, which you can tell by the 2 mini-maps now.
Actually, gap is still where it is.
It's gone a bit smaller.
It's like slowly coming down, but I don't think Edwards has enough laps. 8 cars have retired. So
Kuratko spun out.
You Serbian Wolino.
What happened to Damir Kuratko? Oh, Bobo.
Your rejoin.
They're gonna go side by side across the finish line now, but what happened to Damir Kuratko? He goes wide here. Oh, he clips the curb.
Investigated by the FIA, the region, and I believe we're gonna have another 3 penalty points because we've got 2 of them so far for questionable rejoins.
He's just gone too deep into the corner and tried to cut it, and that sausage curb did its job.
It's the sausage curb, which is ruthless when you get on it.
Yeah. At least his car didn't flip.
That is good, yeah, but then the questionable rejoin, and I believe FIA...
I'm not happy with it. Oh, Miller, a lot of contact with Johnson.
Well, no damage done. To Kuratko, which is well consistent from that FIA.
Yeah, ooh, Miller for a bit of a shabby there. Shabby on the exit. Valding might set a move onto Grayton. No, he thinks better of it. And loses backhand.
We have 3 laps to go, not including this one, so anything can happen. I do not think we're going to see another start, to be honest.
No. Vitt now slipstreaming Fredriksson here. Vitt is having at the moment one of the better races of his career, obviously.
Down inside. Fredriksson tried to go defensive and it worked.
Yeah, now that allowed McCormick to catch up massively. Obviously he went a bit...
Everyone does it.
Yeah, that's allowed. But he might catch up to these guys because obviously battling slows you down massively.
Wait, nothing doing that.
Not yet. McCormick is seriously catching up. He's having the drive of his lifetime at the moment.
I swear McCormick was like down in outside of the points at one stage, but stuck
probably.
In there. No, the Norwegian drivers.
Yeah, let's see. Here we go. We're just gonna see this battle and go back to the pressure boys.
2 drivers behind, Vitt or McCormick, one of them down inside.
No, very cleanly.
Bunching up, but no damage.
Oh, Gray is pitting in.
We are having pit stops.
Wait.
No damage on the car. It is a scheduled stop. With 3 laps to go. This is now questionable. Who has to pit and who doesn't? I believe those a bit earlier might have to pit, might run out of fuel. Or we have a car off, I believe, in the background. I don't know who that was, but I swear we had a car running off. If he wasn't, then, well, my eyes are playing tricks on me. But yeah, we are having pit stops. And this will be curious now to see who is having to pit and who not. We did not have a car running off, and that was my eyes playing tricks on me. The fuel indicator is also coming on Grace, so I'm curious to see if Grace doesn't have to pit. Or is it the only one that has to pit? Fredriksson is under pressure. Where's Vitt gone? McCormick down the inside of Fredriksson. Vitt has lost out massively there. There's another battle, Harvey and Gray. As well as Gray has to pit this lap. And
Vitt is all. Jankowski's pitting. Rick is low on fuel. Oh my days.
Rick is low on fuel. 2 laps to go. Does he have to pit?
He's not pitting. He's risking it. Edwards is safely fueled. Same with Tunde. Jankowski is in. McCormick is also low on fuel. Strategy is absolutely unraveling here. Granville is low on fuel.
I'm curious to see if all these low on fuel, if they're another fuel jump without a front wing there. What happened there?
I think this is the same thing as Igor Vitt done, but I think it might have been a bit worse. Oh dear. Oh, he just rams him.
You massive knobhead.
That is definitely a penalty.
Even...
Oh!
What's your rejoin, pal?
Oh my god.
What's your rejoin, pal? Oh my god.
Oh my god, oh my, what is going on?
He's not stopping.
Oh
he's
my
not
god.
stopping.
Oh my days, what is going on here? That
well, FIA is,
the FIA is not amused. Henry J. Brown, his rejoin was safer. Like, way safer.
I mean, sort of
Everyone got
safer.
slowed down, just started going crazy, and he just flips him.
That isn't even Brown's fault.
Yeah. Oh, and then Miller spins out! What is going on? Let's go on board with Miller for the carnage. Johnson nearly murders Miller.
Johnson is like, oh my god.
Faulkner just decides,
what?
you know, this is allowed though, look at the carnage though.
To be fair, yeah.
And now he would try to give the position back, Miller... Sausage curb. And Great just adds salt to injury.
Absolute carnage. Obviously, FIA is looking to heavily penalise Johnson here.
Yeah, because he's the main cause for this whole massive incident.
If we could get a confirmation for that. As we have right now, is that confirmed?
Yeah, is that confirmed? Because holy moly, that's a whopping penalty. As there's some more yellow flags, as Vitt and Simons, everybody is battling now.
Johnson has been awarded 25 penalty points, which I believe is a race ban, and a disqualification from this race.
That is a massive penalty. I mean, it's deserved. Granville is coming in.
If anyone is, for whatever reason, trying to appeal it, you can, but I don't think it's going to be appealed.
I mean, if you appeal it, do you have a brain? Sorry for being offensive, but do you have a brain?
Yeah, FJ reports he's open, but I don't think that's ever going to be
after the race, and now we have a car out of the race.
So you're getting your 9.
Kuratko.
Oh, Kuratko. You are getting your 9 retirements.
Yep, I rolled the dice. 9 retirements, as I said.
And before you get 10 now.
Oh, shut it. Oh, what, that weaving. He really tried to kick the car.
Of Kuratko's, I believe, teammate as well, Miller.
Yep.
Just yeets.
Such an unlucky race. Oh, Brown, yeah, Brown obviously in the pits.
Yeah.
Now my question is, will Ulbrich pit on the final lap?
No, what he might do is like pull into the pits as they cross the line.
Michael Schumacher style. Okay, so the top 2 is not pitting.
Brown is rejoining lap down, unfortunately for him.
I mean, yeah, it's just unlucky
Tunde,
for him. Tunde, I don't think he's pitting, but we gotta cut to the battles. If Granville is pitting in,
Beekman is nearly in the top 10 with all this.
Oh my god. Now my question is, will any... Oh, Vitt is pitting. Shimon Vitt is pitting.
That could be a top 10 for the Estonian in his own.
This is insane. The strategy is just right on its head now. Hope, I told you, he would benefit from this.
Yeah, Beekman is in top 10 already, so he's now trying to get 9th. Hope who pit latest of them all, I believe, him and Bethes, but Bethes is after the race, I believe. The top 3 are bunching...
No, I got 10 retirements, you... Tunde is out.
Tunde. I mean, it's a awful race weekend for him, as it is.
It's not awful race weekend, it's a double retirement. Well, last time he got classified, he gets classified again, but still retires. Engine just... Ooh!
Oy.
That's a violent impact. Granville rejoins still in the points. As Vitt and Simons continue battling it out. Granville breaks a bit, and now Vitt and Simons still side by side. Not anymore.
I am curious if you're going to see some cars running out of fuel or not.
We might. This is seriously going to be down to the wires. Now Edwards is being chased down by a lapped car, and I think it's safe to say Vic has got it in the bag.
Unless he runs out of fuel.
On the final
We've seen that before.
Cough, cough. Let's see, down inside goes Harvey. Clean. Clean. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. So here we go. Bobrick wins the Estonian Grand Prix for the Russian time. Edwards comes in second. Good drive from the Canadian. Yaya Tunde, I think that's a sensation of the weekend here, really. Gets third. Fredriksson is going to get fourth here, limping to the...
McCormick.
Yeah, McCormick. I don't even know what he's on, but what a drive from the Norwegian. Yep. And Vitt and Harvey, I think Harvey going to get him because Vitt is coming into the pits. He's going to be down to the Then across the line, and yeah, Harvey's got Vit, and Glezos also gets Vit. Then we're gonna have Jankowski. Vikman does not get him, but still
top 10 from
top
last
10.
on the grids.
That is something else. Hope
No.
11. I think someone said that like from 32nd to 9th. Johnson coming in, but not like it matters. Oh, actually, Faulkner might get him. Is Faulkner going to get him across the line? He's got him on the line. Faulkner up into 12. It's a good drive from him. We're going to have Great. Waldinger, Simons, Vitt, Granville, Miller.
Picks up the final point. I don't remember what
Johnson
is. Johnson is disqualified on race ban.
Yes, and yeah, congrats, mate. Amazing. Rick has run out of fuel on the in-lap, yeah. 21 cars have finished this race. Well, few.
Technically 20 because like Johnson. Oh wait, no, it's 21 because Brown finished and Johnson.
Yeah, and Tunde, yeah, Brown, and we're gonna have obviously Tunde classified and Kudatka classified.
Yeah.
So, what a race! Oh dear.
Oi. Okay.
You know what? Let's just see what happened here. I like these incidents.
Oh, you massive mother.
Miller having post-race celebrations a bit too.
I'm getting Malaysia 2017 vibes in here, but worse.
Yeah, just partying hard.
I mean, it's not. You shouldn't be driving and drinking, but I don't think anyone told that to Miller. Maybe they have like this separate champagne, like drinking thing in the cars.
Oh god.
Totally. Well, unfortunately for them, this doesn't count.
Yeah, because no legs would have been in possession of a certain Mary Miller. As there's Rick's car already abandoned. He's off to celebrate.
Yeah,
Past the slap goes to Dylan Hope.
Not completely hopeless.
Right. So, driver of the day?
I'd say Wiekman actually.
I mean,
from last.
Oh, you died. Jesus Christ. Oh, you're back.
I'd say either Wiekman, lost to 10th, or McCormick. Am I still there?
Yeah. No, I'm not there. Anyways.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Good race. Definitely something interesting to look at.
Yep.
So, next time, we're gonna go to Imola for the Italian Grand Prix.
It's put it on.
Yep, circuit really, and it's raining now. A circuit really dependent on slipstream and your skills, as most of the circuits on the calendar.
Your skill not to spin on the curve.
Yeah, and that's also. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to the Estonian Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and see you next time in Italy. Be sure to be safe on the roads, don't drink and drive, and wear your seatbelt. Bye bye.